Hello, YouTube family. Greg D, aka the DCUO Gingerbread Man, back here with another DCUO video. And today I thought I would try a little bit of an experiment just to show you guys the difference in damage potential, I guess we should say, between having 3 artifacts at 200, which is obviously, as we know, what's been, for the last however many years that artifacts have been around. And now, as you know, or if you don't know, you're new, you're coming back to the game, we have 5 artifact slots now. So again, what I wanted to do was kind of show the difference between having 3 at 200, 5 at 200. Before we get into the video, though, I wanted to give everyone a huge amount of gratitude for checking my live stream that we did. I know I was having trouble streaming, but thank you to everybody who did watch, us go live with the new episode, the new content, 5 artifact drop. That live stream, I think, has the most views of any live stream that I've done to this point. So thank you to everyone who joined us and, thumbs it up and, gave me their opinions on things. And I really do appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But what we're going to do is I'm going to take these off of here. So basically, as we know, I've been running Strategist card, Trans, Tantu Totem. This is my main character, Hybrid Electric DPS. And the other 2 that I got for at level 200 to finish off my 5 is Omega and the brand new one, which is the Sinestro's Corrupted Power Ring. So what I'm going to do, I guess before I should get into that, what I should do is show you guys what we're dealing with here. I currently am sitting on 419 skill points, and as you see there, because we are hybrid, everything is literally balanced as best as I possibly can. Hybrid, critical attack chance, critical attack damage, precision and might are both evened up. Also, with my augments, I am evened up as well. Now you'll notice that I have 2 precision here. I'm going to change that with the brand new augments so that I have 1 might, 1 precision, and then down here I have 2 precision, 2 might. Again, balance is key. So what we're going to do, I also should mention that I do have Spore Pod here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 2 off. So I'm going to take off Omega. We're going to take that off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my old loadout, right? I think I had, if I'm not mistaken, I think I had Electric Genesis in here, which is, where was that? Right here. So I'm going to put that in there. So this is basically what my loadout was when we had the 3 artifacts. So what I'm going to do, again, we're going to come over here, and I'm just going to show you the damage potential here. We're going to use all of our trinket pets. In case anybody is wondering what we're currently using as far as allies, I'm using Constantine as my combat. We're using Batman Who Laughs for all of the random buffs, whether it be power regen, critical attack chance, let's see there, might, dominance, resto, all that. Obviously, once we hit our combat ally with Shazam, being our second support, we also get an extra 5% might and 2.5 precision buff for 30 seconds. If you don't want to use Constantine or don't like using Constantine, then I would recommend my personal favorite for combat allies, which is Crypto. Best single target still in the game. Shazam could also be used if you have Shazam as your combat ally as well for very good AoE damage, but that's neither here nor there. That's not what we're really here to talk about. So I'm going to, pardon me, we are going to just pop all of our stuff, and I am literally just going to go through here, and I'm going to show you what we're working with here as far as our damage here with 3 artifacts. This is what I've been using. Once we get rolling here, and just so there's an 8.5. Rolling through. Now this will also become much bigger once I want to get to the supercharge here. Basically, what I want to do. 7, 7.4. 7.4. Just basically waiting for everything to come off cooldown. And if you're waiting, then you're basically just hitting the weapon attack. So it's clipping 8.2, a 9.4. Hopefully this supercharge will pop up here shortly. 7.5. So 7.5. 8. So, I mean, if you hit it just right, as you can see, even without the supercharge, we're in that 7 to 8 range, I guess. Now we'll do this. Now we'll hit our supercharge. Let's see, supercharge. We're at 9. Now, of course, everything's off cooldown, especially the trinket pets. So we got an 11 there, so okay. So the trinket pets are gone. We maxed out at 11, but we were kind of averaging between 7 and 8, as you can see there. Okay. So now what we'll do is we're going to back off. So with 3 artifacts, 200, 419 skill points, doing a hybrid style, we were consistently hitting between 7 and 8, maybe 9, 9.5 if you were lucky. Hitting the supercharge with the trinket pets out, we were maxing out at 11, just over 11. Not too shabby, not terrible. Okay, so now what we'll do is, because everybody is curious about the new artifact anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that same exact thing, but I'm going to pop the new one in here just to see what the damage difference is. So let's wait here. Actually, while we're doing that, I'm going to get my supercharge up here. We're going to wait for Elite Henchman here to get off the cooldown. Wait, got to wait for the cooldown here. I am very excited, by the way, to get the new Lantern Henchman, which, if you look in your rewards here for the chapter here, I'm very excited for these guys. The Elite Lantern Henchmen, they are supposed to be damage focused, and as opposed to the ones from the spring seasonal that I currently have. Those are a little bit more healer focused, and these ones apparently give you a 10% damage boost for yourself and the pets for 10 seconds. So pretty sweet, if you ask me. So we'll just wait here. Let me get my images up here. Up. I'll try to get the supercharge out here. Now I will say, just be prepared. I mean, even though I am a hybrid, for this new artifact here, because it is for might DPSing, if you want it to work while you're in DPS role, powers. So might obviously being the powers from the loadout, my weapon attacks. And for those of you that didn't see it on my live stream here, in damage roll, consuming power, I should say, has a 60% chance of powering up the Avatar of Will for 45 seconds. The Avatar of Will unleashes an explosion at your current target whenever you damage an enemy. Cooldown is 3 seconds, superpower modifier 16, and it's got a short little radius there of 3. So now we're going to do the same exact thing. Now, as you can see there as well, once you equip the new artifact, you're not going to get a special power in your loadout like you would with Omega, like you would with Candle, like you would with like Birds of Prey or Hecate or any of that shit. You know, Source Shard, any of that. So, which I kind of like, because personally I'm not a huge fan of having too many artifacts where they add a power into your loadout, if that makes sense. So that's just my own personal preference there. So I mean, just take that as you will. But let's get into it. So we're gonna pop, and we're just gonna do the same exact thing. But now we have the thing here. So let's this, we're gonna do this, so we're hitting 6. I'm gonna pop the supercharge here early because we have it. So we're at 12.7, so already that's $1.5 million difference. 1.5 million ahead as far as like peak numbers. We're at a 9. And I'm waiting on cooldown. 10. So as you can tell, even with just the new artifact on there, we're already averaging much higher. We're already averaging much higher. We're averaging probably a solid, again, $1.5 million, maybe 2, compared to just having the 3 from before. I mean, there's a 7, there's an 8. Okay, so I mean, if you don't hit it just right, of course, you know, obviously the numbers will be lower. But cool, there we go. There's a 14. Look at that, 14.4. So that's our new high peak. So a difference if you hit it again. I mean, you're solid 2 million damage higher consistently than where you were, and you're pretty close to $1.5 million, 2 million damage closer consistently. Or I'm saying that wrong. $1.5 million to 2 million consistently more with having the new artifact on there. And peak number wise, obviously we're a solid 3 million more. So that's where the new artifact can come into play. For those of you who are considering using it, all of that. All right, so there we go. Right. All right, now let me come out here. All right, now we're going to add on Omega. Also, do this as well. We need to get rid of Genesis. Whoops. I need to put Omega in here. Put Omega in here. We're going to keep Spore Pod. The Spore Pod is actually really good. And by the way, before we even start this one, I will say I freaking love Omega at 200. I finally got that bastard up to 200. And I freaking love it. Omega at 200 is fucking phenomenal. I will say that if you take away anything from this video, if you're a might DPS, a hybrid DPS, have Omega in somewhere in your loadout. I swear it is so good. It's so worth it. It's awesome. So we've got our supercharge here, but I want to kind of get Omega leveled up to 2, just so that we can, because we're almost off the cooldown. So, but I will say too, with Omega only goes up with the power. So for example, if you're straight might DPS, you're going to be able to hit Omega more often than if you're like me as a hybrid DPS, because the only way to charge up the Omega is by, much like the new artifact, the Sinestro Ring, you're only going to charge it up by using your powers in your loadout. So again, so like something like this you'll see, and then if you don't use it, it kind of goes away at some point there too. So I'm going to try to beef this up a little bit. Okay. And we're almost at our, okay, so here we go. Ready? We got our thing. We got our pets. Right? Okay. Got a thing. Got a Spore Pod. We're going to hit our supercharge. Hit the thing. And then I'm going to blast with Omega. Oh my god, it's so good, dude. It's so good. I love Omega. Oh my god, I love Omega. Oh my god. Look at that. 25 million. Holy shit. Holy crap. That is huge, my friends. Holy shit. I was not expecting that at all. Holy hell, that's huge. Okay, 13 million there. All right, we got Omega. Hit it. Omega. 13 million. 19 million. Holy shit, I've never seen numbers this high for myself. That is freaking awesome. Oh my god, that's great. So, but as you can see there, I mean, even on the low end here, we're at, what, 9? Which is still more than what we had with 4 artifacts. So 8, yeah. Then we hit the Omega again. God, I love Omega. I love Omega. Good Lord, dude. So good. 13. Whoops, I messed that up. So yes, we might have had some, like me, fudging up the rotation. Yes, some of the numbers may be similar between like 4 and 5, but I mean, we're consistently hitting over 10 million with the 5. And that's not even with the supercharge. You hit it just right, and as you can see, we were hitting 25, 19. We were, between 20 and 25 million over 10 seconds, and we are consistently just going through our loadout as per a normal instance. We are consistently hitting over 10 million. That was one thing I will say about Omega as well. If you don't know, just make sure that if it's there and it's fully charged, you fucking hit that thing. You go. You gotta hit it. But this is great. We're clearly hitting over 10, 12. So, there we go. So easily the difference in just having between 3 artifacts and the new artifact, 1.5 to 2 million more damage consistently when you were hitting everything in the right way as far as the supercharge. You're 3 million damage more than where we were at doing it the same way. And then with adding in Omega to have the 5th one, clearly you're 3 to 4 million damage more consistently over 10 seconds, and you hit it just right with the supercharge, with the Omega beams. I mean, we peaked out at 25, almost 26 million, whereas we were peaking at like 14. So I mean, that's a difference of 9, 10 million over 10 seconds, which is huge. So I know I rambled a lot, but I hope you guys got something from this. So this is what I'm currently going to be using with my hybrid DPS regarding the 5 artifact slots for the time being, because obviously we spent all of that artifact XP that I had saved up too. So I got to start the grind again. We got to build up that nth metal again, and we are going to work on the healer side more than likely now. I've got to get the 5 healer artifacts up so that we can be a badass healer as well. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, guys, we'll see you soon.